Here in Singapore, we are at Madame Tussauds Museum, where this gorgeous statue of Kajol has been unveiled. Kajol is one of the leading ladies of Bollywood and an icon and a heartthrob. So congratulations for this. I am very curious to know, as is everybody, how did you feel and how do you feel now to be standing tall as a wax statue among celebrities, renowned celebrities, artists and, entertainers in the world?
It's definitely an honor. It is an honor. It is my pleasure to be here. I'm very, very happy to be here and stand here. It's something that I could never have imagined for myself, honestly. I think I've said this 100 times over, but I remember going to Madame Tussauds as a kid, and I remember standing next to Napoleon and, taking a picture, and I was like, oh my God, that's Napoleon Bonaparte. And, to have I'm assuming that there will be some kid who will stand outside and stand next to my statue and say, oh my God, that's Kajol. It's a weird place to be in my life and a little weird to stand next to her. But she's good looking. I like her.
She's gorgeous. Are you happy with what they did?
Yes, I am actually. I'm quite impressed with how, the texture from the texture of the skin to the color of the eyes to even the sheen on the skin is so well done, honestly. So they took about 250 measurements for that. I don't think I've ever given those many measurements in my life ever to anybody. So
did they fly to Mumbai and there was a team that would come and take measurements?
Yes, there was a team that flew down and took the measurements and took about 6 hours of my time. But, it took about 6 months for them to make it. And they were like, no, we want this to be perfect. We want it to be really, really lifelike. And, yes, we want to know what your preferences are. What would you like? How would you like her to look? How would you like her to stand? So there were a lot of questions about my preferences. And eventually we came up with this. And I think she's quite stunning, actually. I love her nails and her hands.
Wow.
They're really, really nice. Yeah.
Very much like yours. Singapore now is your second home. I've heard you mention that, and because of your daughter's education. Tell us a little bit about how you feel about being in Singapore and calling it your second home.
I know about it being my second home because I'm definitely Indian all the way down to my bones. But yes, I absolutely love this city. I think it's an amazing city. It's an amazing country. I think the fact that it's one of the safest cities in the world, in an unsafe world that it is today, that I feel that, that it's one of those places where you can come and, take a deep breath and chill. So yeah, it's one of those really, really, and I like the people over here. They're so very, very nice. I have had the most amazing experiences. I've had the most amazing people, come up to me, talk to me, and at the same time not make it seem like I was being overwhelmed at any point. So yes.
It's also because, Kajol, it's you and you're so approachable. And, quite a reflection of your gorgeous mother as well. The same elegance, the same poise, everything. And at this point, the question to you is about wellness, because I know, knock on wood, she looks great, and so do you. And how much does health and healthy lifestyle play a role in your life?
I am actually one of those complete health fanatics, actually, if you think about it, because everybody keeps telling me that what's the secret to you've had 2 kids and how come you're thin and how come you look so good and all that, and I simply tell them that no, it's not easy. Yeah. There is no easy road to it, and if anybody tells you that there is an easy road to it, they're lying most of the time. Yeah, so yeah, and I do everything that is good for my body. Yeah. I treat my body well, I treat my mind well, and I think that's one of the most important things, that you need to take care of your inner self as well as your outer self. I think both matter. I don't think you can. I'm a big fan of the love yourself philosophy, basically.
Yeah. Ta-da, ta-da. Love yourself again and again.
So, again and again. Yeah. So I'm a big fan of the love yourself philosophy. I believe in it wholeheartedly. I practice it religiously.
Right.
And I think that you can only love people better when you love yourself and accept yourself as you are.
Yes. Do you do yoga? I'm an editor for Yoga Magazine. So I had to ask.
No, I'm not. I don't.
Hey,
no, I
really?
don't.
It's not part of your fitness regimen.
No, I do a little bit of stretching. I wouldn't call it yoga. I think yoga is more of a mind, body, spirit thing. So I don't think that I don't think I practice that literally. But yes, I do my stretching and I do
meditate.
Yes, I do meditate. I do.
So that's the inner peace
that's
that you were
the inner
talking
peace,
about.
yes.
Well, thank you. It's been such a pleasure meeting you, and thank you again. This is from Madame Tussauds in Singapore. Pleasure and congratulations again.
Thank you so much.